So how y'all doing?
So how's it first couple of days been for you?
It's been fun to get back out here with the guys, see some of the new guys run around out here. Just feels good, to be back to work with these guys. Excited to see what's to come for this team.
Do you like check out the new guys and just kind of see what they have when they get out? The guys that are new to the team.
Most of the new guys, they come in as already a standard, in everybody's room, everybody's position room. So it's more of not, just like watching. It's more of like trying to encourage and do, like a little bit of coaching, when Coach Dudes don't got to get on them. We got so much things going on, like me being like a vet now, like coming back, I kind of already know the system. I can just help out in more ways and, just try to get the new guys, along in the system faster. So, they're catching on quick, though. A lot of the dudes in the room, they're hungry. That's the best part I like to see about them. So, doing really good right now.
You weren't new to college football last year, but you were new to this system. So last spring, did you feel like a freshman, or did you feel older?
Last spring, I wouldn't say like I felt like a freshman, but it definitely felt. Learning a new system is always going to be difficult, especially when you come in and you weren't even like really a part of the system you were in before. So it was kind of like a whole new like fresh start, really being thrown into the heat. It was just a whole different coaching staff here, a whole different way of practice, and I definitely felt like it was a lot more hectic, stress, coming into a new system in the spring. But as the year went on, just started to pick up on it real quick, and just makes everything a lot easier, faster.
Can you appreciate how far this room has come in just a calendar year?
Yeah, it's crazy. I just remember when we first got here. When I first got here, I've always thought the room was super talented, but it was just about like putting it all together. Dudes playing for each other, being selfless. I think that's last year we kind of like made that standard in the room. Play every play as hard as you can, to win the game. So the steps, and the improvement that the room has made, it's been crazy. Now we're one of the most detailed groups out here on the field. Coach doesn't have to be on us that much. We kind of, we're getting better at, self-coaching and self-encouraging. So.
What's it been like to see Winston Wright back out here on the field and going through practice?
I'm so happy for the guy. That's my dog. I've seen him put in countless amount of hours in the training room and, trying to come back early. And the dude just works so hard. And to see him finally come out here and be able to do what he loves and, it just makes me happy, for him to, tell like a year ago, damn near like, shoot, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to play, to see him out here running around, it makes me feel grateful, for what I have too. So just so happy and proud of him, getting back out here, and just can't wait to see him ball this year.
So like seeing they got some tall dudes to join you now. You're not the only like 6'7" kind of guy out there. How excited are you about what you guys can do, but the receivers and the tight ends?
Mm-hmm. Just having size in general, is just always good, but being able to use your size, just puts you above everyone else. And I think with the tight end, that tight ends we got in now, more players we got in now, just they're not just tall, they're guys that know how to use their size. So that, that's going to have to be big, in our offense this year, I feel like. So.
Were you curious about a guy like Kyle Morlock and how he would make a transition from D2 to Power 5, or do you think this guy could really handle it?
I feel like, you really have no choice, Norvell says yes to you, you say yes to Coach Norvell. He wouldn't say yes to you if, he knew you wouldn't be able to handle it here. So I think Kyle's going to do great, I have high expectations for him. I've seen him work, through the winter and even now, and I think he'll be great.
Are the freshman receivers eager to learn? Like, are they asking you guys questions and trying to pick up what you guys are?
Always, the guys are always eager to learn, ask questions all the time. After every play, coming back, what that was straight, how was my route, how was my depth, that's what, seeing those guys that are eager to learn, they want to be better, they want to, take the initiative to also try to like help and coach other guys too, even though they just got here. But just seeing the eagerness of, the young guys that want to learn and, you know, want to make an impact from the start. I think that's, you know, those type of guys we need on the team.
Hakeem often said he came here in part because of how Florida State used you in the offense. Did he mention that to you at all, maybe recently about?
No, he hasn't to me, but honestly, I mean, I would want to come here too if I was him. So yeah.
Was your decision difficult at all? You never seemed to, whether or not to come back or not. You didn't seem to talk too much about it during the process. Was it a tough decision at all for you?
I mean, it was tough, but at the end of the day, I kind of already had my mind set on what I wanted to do. You know, it was my first year, you know, really being able to have like real production, and even though I had been in college for 2 years, I still played games. You know, it just felt different. I felt like I was actually part of, like, you know, a real team, like a real brotherhood, and I'm like, you know, let's go get a national championship. Everyone, you know, I talk with the guys, I talk with my family. You know, I built, you know, real friendships here, real brotherhoods that'll last a lifetime. So just being able to come back and try to do this thing with, you know, my brothers that I started with last year, that's it. I was just excited. You know, I want more. That's it.